Hello. Rainbow, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Kind Buddies. And Pivoting Yenta. Boy, I have not seen you in forever. That name. I know what, I remember what that meant. Hey, Pippi. Jen, hello. So today I want to cover a couple of things. I want to cover the night that Jen, I want you got to remember this. I think I don't think you were on panel when it happened, but Jen, do you remember Kira on Deadly's panel saying that there were people in her family who didn't understand her unless she spoke in a southern accent? Well, I want to play that little clip because it just cracks me up so much. And then I also want to play hopefully Christoph will come in. I know Christoph will catch the replay though. But I want to play some I want to just do a little update on some old Paper Cut Tina Dolly Vision PJ update. PJ, for some of us, we knew from the anti-KJ community. So I talked about this subject once before, and Paper Cut Tina did another stream on Dolly Vision, and so I want to cover that. That's her Paula accent. Is that who she's trying to? Because I remember a long time ago, out of nowhere, she started doing that accent, and it was really stupid. And then, like, what, less than 2 weeks ago, she comes up with well, I'll play that one first before I go into the other to the PJ. Let me share the screen. So it's a full panel, but most of these people are getting ready to jump off. So let's listen, and you're gonna see. So from now on, whenever anybody says, or from now on, if I say or other people say, you might need to use your southern accent, you'll know, they can't understand. Maybe you should talk southern. This would be why. It's freaking hilarious. So y'all, if y'all can't understand what I'm saying, I'll talk like this for a few of you. I'm getting ready to play this deadly video where Kara said that she had to talk like this so certain members of her family could understand her because they don't understand this language. So, let's listen.
Thank you for having me up. And Kyra, stay out of your mama's pills.
Later, Paula. There's that.
All right, so Paula tells Kyra to stay out of her mama's pills, and hey, good advice.
Yeah, I do. You fucking retard. Lying sack of shit.
Lovely, Kira.
Yeah, I think I'm going to jump down too. Thanks for having me up, William and Dudley. Appreciate you. I just can't with the crybaby shit. Love y'all.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart.
So we got Brittany, Kira, Rochelle, William, and Deadly left on panel.
Well, I'm staying up here, so.
Oh my gosh. Really? Yeah. Do you really have to do the accent?
Okay, I will say one thing. When I was growing up, I had memories.
Do you?
Wait, here.
Well, I'm staying up here, so.
Oh my gosh. Really? Do you really have to do the accent?
Okay, I will say one thing. When I was growing up, I had members of my family who could not understand what I was saying unless I spoke in a southern accent.
She's okay, let me press play.
It's not to be degrading. I
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
No.
come on. Stop it.
oh
Dudley.
really?
That sounds really obtuse and
Hi,
rude.
Brenna.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Hi, Brenna and Kendra.
Do you know? Do you really know what you're
So
fucking
they
talking?
can't understand fucking English unless you talk Southern.
I've never heard anyone say that to me in my life.
Neither have I, and I'm Canadian.
Well, maybe because if you lived
That
in
is
a
the
place.
stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, Kara. Please stop it.
So if I spoke in a Quebec French accent, no one would understand me.
Listen, the South is kind of
We'll rise
Okay,
again,
Brittany,
baby.
let's go French and see if Kara understands us. Unless we say it in a southern accent.
See,
What the
that's
stupidest
the
fucking
thing.
thing I've
You
ever
can't.
heard.
Seriously, have you guys ever heard anything so stupid in America? Thank you, Rainbow. Rainbow says this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I have family members from deep southern Virginia and West Virginia, and they understand me. You know, Rainbow, I've been going to West Virginia like once a week lately, and I talk to people that have known me for a couple of decades, and I talk to people that I've never spoken to in my life, and they all understand me, and they come from the hollers. Oh my gosh, please don't say her name 3 times. She's like Beetlejuice. Oh, if she came in, I'd invite her on my panel. But come on up, Kira. So she can tell me about how I supported John Yates and she gave me super chats. It's a whole other thing. Okay, let's continue. She goes by Intergalactic Defender. That is her chat name. Intergalactic Defender. Brenna, this is one of those times that she's made the least sense.
You can't let me talk.
Sorry, don't interrupt, Rochelle. Jeez.
Okay. What I was trying to say, when someone grows up in a certain area, that's all they're exposed to. Their education is a lot more narrowed, and I'm not trying to insult these people.
She's not trying to insult these people when they're from a certain part of the South. Their education is narrow, and I can't understand. And Kara, do you know how many different Southern dialects there are? Like, this woman is so clueless. There are, like, almost every different state pretty much has its own dialect of the accent. Like, for real. I mean, there's this whole Southern Appalachian accent, but even when you go from Kentucky to West Virginia to Eastern Tennessee, each state's Appalachian accent still sounds slightly different. You go to Texas, Brooke isn't going to sound like Brooke sounds Southern. Brooke and Siwa had completely different Southern accents. Now, I think Siwa, made hers a little bit more Southern as time went on, but Brooke and Siwa, both from Texas, had different styles of Southern accents. People from Louisiana, like, you get down to the Cajun accents. Blame Kira's narrow education. Yeah, I can't. Again, she just sounds stupider and stupider as she tries to explain it. Let's continue.
But I grew up in a completely different demographic, okay? And they could not understand me unless I spoke with an accent.
Stop lying. Come on. Please
Deadly?
stop.
Deadly.
I call bullshit.
Stupidest
Well,
fucking
you know what?
lines.
You can call bullshit, but this was a different time. You know, I'm
How old are
95
you?
years old. Okay.
This was a different time. Is Paula? Because her accent doesn't sound. She's got like a very light Southern accent. I don't know. Where is she? Yeah, Cajun Brandy is. Christy Marie. I remember Christy Marie. She's got the Cajun accent. Rainbow. I love that. You only speak Californian English. I know. My Ohio English. And because I'm from Cincinnati, we've got a lot of Southern people here. So my every once in a while, like a tiny bit of Southern creeps in, but only when I say like y'all and all y'all, like stuff like that. Hey Lisa. Oh my gosh, so funny. Oh wait, Lisa, can you understand me, or should I and wait, what is that? Interpret it. Hey Lisa, howdy Lisa, howdy Lisa Wigger, how you doing?
Don't you remember?
I'm 36, so.
How old is she?
You know, I'm
How old are
95
you?
years old. Okay. Don't you remember?
I didn't hear.
I'm 36, so.
Did she say she's 35 or 45? I mean, she looks like she's 55. But I don't care what decade you're in. I don't care if it's 1850. People from California could understand people from Ohio even in 1850. Or people from, Oregon could understand people from Tennessee in 1850, or vice versa. It's actually the country accents that were harder to understand. And people would need to talk with less of an accent, like wash the accent away. Which is what like newscasters do. Why, if people can only understand Southern, then why do newscasters and such have to like wipe their accents away and sound, you know, very basic, like Ohioans and Californians? Well, yeah, because Jesus doxed Jen, not Kira. And she will not correct that to say she's the one that doxed Jen. She keeps trying to hold Jesus responsible. Maybe Jesus can't understand her accent. That's why they had Google Translate on the Oregon Trail.
Oh.
Well, you had 3, but I'm telling you the truth. I swear on my mother's life.
Please don't swear on her life when you're
What
talking
was it?
such
So
shit.
your
No.
family was so retarded they didn't understand till you talked in a Southern accent? Is that what you're saying? Your well-educated family that you talk about all the time?
You know what's strange? My daughter, who's 5 years old, that has autism, I understand every word she says, and she doesn't have to do an accent.
It's a different part of my family, okay?
Well, to be honest, maybe if your dad wouldn't go around fucking all his children, maybe your family could understand people.
I'm sorry, Diddley just said of your dad. Look, I cannot. I mean, seriously, how else would you explain that other than incest? Oh my god. Okay, let's just listen a little bit longer to this nonsense and then I'll go into the other thing.
People, just saying. But anyway.
Please don't do this, Carol.
I'm telling you the truth. Oh my God.
So they made you speak it in a Southern accent, is basically what you're trying to say?
They didn't make
Hi, Christoph.
me, but they had a very hard time understanding what I was saying because I grew up in an entirely different part of the country. And, you
And
know,
why are you up here if you just tried to privacy strike me? Because Bernadette had your fucking picture up. Anyways.
Wait, no, give me 1 second. No, Dolly. And the other person I did in the back chat, I didn't allow the person up because I thought the person was a no-go, bro.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it on this. But if you ever see me in chat say, I can't understand or you can't understand, do you need me to speak in Southern? Because I was saying that last night in Kendra's, and of course, you know, JJ and Selfie Queen and them, if they saw that, they would probably think it was a dig at them. When it's just a general dig at actually Kira. Because it's so stupid. Let me say that so Kira can understand it. That's a dig at you, Kira. It's a dig at you. I can't really talk in the. Not really good at faking a Southern accent. hey, not that Lauren Marie. Oh wait, you speak West Coast, Lauren Marie. So I will say hi, Lauren Marie. So yeah, if you guys that just came in want a really good laugh, rewind and listen to Kira say that she has family that will only understand her if she speaks in a Southern accent. It's really funny. But now we're going to move on. Christoph, I'm glad you came in because I have a paper cut Tina Dolly Vision update. And I thought of you when I did this. I thought, oh, yay, Christoph will be happy I have an update. Because I'm not really following. Look, like there's a whole mess of. There is a whole mess of shit going on with, I guess, Dolly Vision. And apparently there was a leak of his member, his little private part. Now, I have not seen it. I've actually also never seen Williams, but I have heard so much about Williams, and now I'm hearing a lot about Dolly Visions that I compared the two today. So if anybody has seen both of their dick shots, I would like to know who's bigger. I can't believe I said that out loud, but I do. I'm curious. I'm really curious who's got the who's the littler of the littlest between William and Dolly Vision. Now, PJ, I did hear PJ say, or I think she put a statement out or something that was not Dolly's peen that was floating around out there. I would have no clue either way. But if anybody has seen both pictures, please inform us. You know, even the bots couldn't see Williams. Oh, that's right, Colty's too. Big Mike. Jonathan, oh my gosh. Well, Christoph, you seem like the one that needs to find this information out for us. You seem like the dick spurt. The dick spurt. The alleged Dolly pick is bigger. Thank you, Pippi. We have a. We gotta confirm. We gotta confirm. Thank you, Pippi. All right. This Dolly person goes by Dolly Vision, and they're a pretty large creator. They're kind of they're kind of a tragedy pimp. Like His real name is Jimmy. Hey, E. Yeah, I just decided to get a couple of things funnies in. You should watch the beginning of this, E. It's really funny. It's about Kira, Intergalactic Defender, over on Deadly Stream, saying that sometimes she has to speak in a southern accent to parts of her family because they don't understand this accent. But so a few weeks ago, so Dolly Vision, he was doing the Nancy Guthrie case, and he flew out there. Apparently, hey Brooke. Um, so apparently, like there was rumors. Well, apparently this girl PJ, she was in the anti KJ community, back when I was there, and she did not get along with the people I didn't get along with. So we got along. The JJs of the world. Uh, she didn't like, and neither did I. But she's dating Dolly Vision. And so, I don't know, about a month or two ago, I did a stream because there's been all these rumors of Dolly Vision being a big old cheater and stuff like that. So I covered a couple of the cheatations of that he had supposedly done. One was with Sierra, and the other one was with Paper Cut Tina. So Paper Cut, and I did these streams of both Sierras and Paper Cuts, of them talking about their experiences with Dolly and how he was like, how Sierra went into detail about his performance and things like that. And I want to play, before I play this video I have up, actually, I want to play. Let me play a short of hers. Because what she was really known for was dancing. And so she's got a few new dancing videos up, so I'm going to play. Let's play. This is Paper Cut Tina. God, that music's awful. Okay, that music is so bad. Okay, you get the idea. So when I did the update, I cannot, because Afro Man strikes and will end your video, and I already got like an actual real strike from playing because last time when I was playing the Afro Man videos, I they cut the video and they cut my stream entirely. And so I started a new stream and I said I didn't care, and I played a different Afro Man video. And when I did that, I got a real strike. Like a real one. So Afro Man ain't fucking around. He will not let you play his content. Like, and I didn't want money. I didn't care about the money aspect of it. Like, whatever. I just wanted to show you guys his art. It was part of the educational process of when I was explaining the Afro Man case before it started. And I ended up losing half of the video that I covered. It was just a pain. So yeah, sorry I can't. Afro Man music is banned here. That son of a bitch. Randy Waters, that son of a bitch. So, Oh, that's funny. You should. Please do. Um, he's not the one doing the actual striking. It's the he's got the auto thing doing it. So depending on what she played and how much of it. See, I wanted to play the whole songs. What I saw of Emily, she didn't play. Did she play the whole songs? I found out my best friend, a really good friend of his, did the did the sound and stuff. I don't know. He helped produce, or did, not my friend, but my friend's friend helped produce or did stuff on Lemon Pound Cake. Like, that's so cool. All right. So anyway, so the last we were into the paper cut Tina stuff. She was extremely still, in my opinion, because I played all those different videos of hers. And in one of the videos, she actually said she was still in love with him. And it had been like 4 years, I think, since their little rendezvous. It was 4 years ago, where she actually flew across the country. Not the whore Marie. She is not. Well, I can't tell if she is, but she's not. YouTube doesn't let me type anything I want to say anymore. The YouTube chat censorship is out of control. It's out of control. Ridiculous. So this lady was the one, Christoph, that we listened to, who flew across the country from Oregon to Virginia and met up with Dolly. She thought there was going to be a big party and that the party was canceled, and she didn't want to cancel her plane ticket that she scheduled without a party being planned. So she flew in to see Dolly anyway and spent a couple of evenings with him, and then she's pined for him for the past 4 years. Well, in this video, she no longer pines for him. Let's see. Wait, let's watch this. What is she doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's enough.
Half his leg was cut off. Trigger warning.
Okay, I don't know what that was about. I love her. That's a really cute picture, the avatar. Anyway, so Paper Cut Tina is now talking about Jimmy again, which is Dolly Vision's real name. Hey, Gypsy. See, that's another thing. You cannot say hi to Gypsy anymore unless you don't call her Gypsy. I mean, I get it, but it's her name. So come on. It's not like we're using a slur and saying bad things. And it's good to see you, Gypsy. Okay, so let's listen to Paper Cut Tina. Whoops. See, she talks pretty slow, so we're going to speed her up.
Hi, folks. I am so fucking pissed. I'm so upset. Just watched Dolly Vision's stupid fucking live. I can't believe I'm talking like this about him. He's not the same person at all. I wasn't even going to go live today. I was just, minding my own business, getting ready to make dinner, and I just finished watching the little 36 minutes he puts up. He is the most pompous ass. Jimmy, you are so different. I saw in your comments some lady said, what's new? What's different about the Nancy?
So I guess he has been, from my understanding, look, I don't watch him, I don't sub to him, but he's been still doing these Nancy Guthrie lives, and he does like these clickbait titles where there's always new rumors and stuff, but basically, as she's saying, he's just talking about the same shit every day. Hey, Stevie Lee. Right, Lisa? But they would still, I guess, allow you to have it in your name, but can people type it? Can you just type that word in and it'll go through? Is what I wonder. Oh, I found out why my Cooch account was I had my Cooch account blocked in my channel. Just a sec. Let me say hi to myself real quick so I can mod myself. Now that I just remembered. Whoops. Hi. Am I blocked? Am I still blocked? Oh no, there I am. Alright. Sorry guys, just a sec, let me I just remembered. Let me mod myself. Switch accounts. God, they changed the phone app and I keep forgetting where shit is. Not now. Stop. Alright, fuck this. Alright, forget it. I don't know. I'm wondering if I blocked myself. Like, I don't know. I don't have any mods that would do it on purpose. If somebody else did it, it would have been an accident. But I kind of have this weird recollection of me blocking myself, but I don't know why I did that. Was I like, what weird reason I had to do that? I don't know. So it's not New Zealand's fault, and it's not Lauren Marie's fault. Okay, back to Paper Katina.
Guthrie case, your last live. She said that you didn't say anything different. I'm beginning to think you are a grifter. You are. I mean, you guys get lots of likes.
Oh, there's also been another rumor about Dolly Vision, which I didn't cover. But apparently Dolly Vision also was supposedly cheating on somebody in Phoenix. Yeah, it's in now. It's not blocked anymore. I unblocked it yesterday. I just was taking too long to get to my other account. What was I just saying before? Oh my gosh, I hate my brain. It's Pippi's fault. Oh my god. I cannot do two things at once. Now I just froze and forgot both things I was doing. So I was going back in to mod myself while I was talking, and now I forget my train of thought, and I'm just staring into space like, duh, what am I doing? What's going on?
Likes and lots of subs, and you're still not happy. I mean, it's just, and PJ has to put in chat, come on guys, hit the like. What's wrong with you people? Stop being so pushy. I'm so pissed off. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. My mom passed away at 82. Okay? Your mom died a lot younger than her 80s, Jimmy. And I won't say anything else about that, but I know some details that you don't think I know. And I'm just leaving it at that. I'm so pissed off that
Oh,
you
that's what I was
have
saying.
the fucking gonads to sit on your high horse and
All right, I remember. Okay, I just modded myself on my other account. And I remember I was getting ready to say that there were rumors that he was also cheating on PJ while he was in Tucson with somebody in Phoenix. And I don't know, I probably White Boy Radio might have talked about that. I'm not sure, because I'm not even really watching that very much. His White Boy Radio's name pisses me off because I want to call him White Boy Rick. And White Boy Rick is one of the coolest mofos in my head that there is. And so I'm kind of like, White Boy Radio, you are not White Boy Rick. Not like he's trying to be either, but in my head. So anyway, I don't know. He might have been talking about this little Phoenix affair thing, but that was something else.
and say that her neighbors didn't like her, didn't care about her? How dare you? Did you not look at the interview? Did you not see that she's lived there? Cripes, half her life? And Savannah and her brother and Annie were running around as little kids.
So I guess Dolly Vision was being a little like who cares about her religion and stuff like that when she was giving, so if you're following Savannah Guthrie, and she did like a 3-part interview, and she was talking about God in the interview and different stuff. And so I guess Dolly Vision was kind of putting down the stuff she was saying, or I don't know. Let's continue to listen. None of this surprises me, though, what Papercut Tina is saying about him. The only thing that surprises me is this is like the first time she's like actually hearing him with normal people ears and not digmatized ears.
Kids around the pool? Like, does nothing faze you? Does nothing really get to the core anymore of your being of caring? It's just, what the fuck? How dare you sit on your platform and say none of her neighbors cared? Nobody cared. You also just said that Catalina Hills is a shit neighborhood. How dare you? It's beautiful.
It does look gorgeous.
When you were first there, you were talking like, oh, I wouldn't mind living here. But then, your body couldn't handle it. I'm not going to have any...
Nancy. Nancy Guthrie's house looks gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, ever since like this case started, and I've seen the stars in like the Scottsdale Phoenix area, but Amzie says that the stars in Tucson are even more amazing. And so I have now put Tucson on my bucket list, and going into the Catalina foothills to be able to see the stars. I would love to stay like in, a little hotel out in the Catalina foothills and experience the beauty of the stars there. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know how anybody could say the neighborhood's a shithole when it's like really, really ritzy.
Any regrets of putting this out there? Hi, Cookie Monster. Okay, so you say I should have taken notes, but I didn't. Because I didn't think I was going to go live. But this really took the cake. Dolly Vision is bashing again the host of the Today Show, saying, well, we already know she's sad and she relies on God, and we don't really need to hear that. We don't need to hear the interview. How dare you? Hi, Bill. Hi there. I'm pissed. I'm so upset. I warned my daughter. My son is taking a nap, and I said, Shaylin, I'm going live. And I am talking about Jimmy. This is...
Now, I believe her children are grown, because I think she's like my age. Isn't she like around 50 or something?
This is Unbelievable. He's insulting Catalina Hills. You know, he can't even calm down with his words. Like, he could say, it's a little dry for me. It is very beautiful, but I wouldn't want to live there. No, he's like, it's shitty. The people there are shitty. I just, and then to insult Savannah again, saying, oh, I want to know why she didn't.
I will take Arizona heat over Florida heat any day. Any day. There's a big difference. I mean, hot is hot regardless, but hot and wet versus hot and dry, there is a definite difference. And they're still going to be hot as all fuck, but yeah, I would take Arizona over Florida heat. I want to go to Sedona too.
Didn't pay the $1 million. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I just, she's pouring her heart out, and not only that, yeah, I should go to South Carolina. Fucking wish I never went to Virginia now. I do. Wish I never gave him the satisfaction of knowing a woman would fly across the fucking United States to meet his ass. You know, who cares if he's good in bed? Who the fuck cares?
So apparently he's really good in bed. And she flew from the state of Washington to Virginia. And she's going to tell us she paid over $700 for her plane ticket. Remember, she had to borrow that money too.
You know how he always says it's what's inside? You're a hollow shell now. Well, even if she's drama, her mom is gone, and he doesn't have any fucking right, to sit up there where she lived. She wanted to stay there, according to the interview thing on the Today Show. Her mother stayed there because there were memories of her husband, Savannah's father. Hi, Mary Jane Doe. I'm just so pissed off. I've seen a lot of crappy programs, okay, that Jimmy's done. I have. But this just burns my britches, and it's because of the woman is older. He's obviously forgotten. But this is the thing. His mom died, okay? And I'm not going to say how or whatever, but, you know, I don't think it was just natural causes. Pretty damn sure about that. And I don't...
What? So his mother passed away, and you don't think it was natural causes? You're pretty sure about that. Why are you mentioning his mother? Look! He might be a complete cheating asshole, but now you're saying this, talking about his dead mom and that she might not have died of... The fuck?
I don't care if I say that. He says all kinds of things. I've been told some things, and I'm not going to say by who. But this is the thing. She wasn't fucking abducted. You know where your mom is, Jimmy. Pompous ass. I'm telling you what, he's going to get his someday. And PJ. That's not a threat. That's karma. They will get theirs.
What'd PJ do?
And then they'll do all this true crime and make money off people, because that's what they're doing. And now he's going to buy a fucking ice cream shop. And that was insulting, the way he said, oh, well, this man that can't even speak English, which is the first mistake. He's constantly, I've seen him do it before. He puts people down that don't speak English, that is in this country. I've heard it before, but I just sort of ignored it and glossed over it. Like,
well, maybe they only speak Southern, paper cut, Tina.
Every fucking one else in his chat. And he says, you know, if you don't give us the price that we want, because, you know, you want too much, you'll be out of your place anyway, and we're just going to buy the building. I mean, can you fucking even believe this, you guys? God. I mean, this is it. I'm so pissed off at the way he's handling this case, how he talks like he's a freaking cop. He talks like he thinks he's an investigator. He talks like he's jealous. He's not a media person, and he's just a YouTuber. And I mean, this isn't even good for my blood pressure, and I have to just get it out. But
it's not even good for your blood pressure. Oh, you poor woman. Her name is Papercut Tina, and she's a part of this Dolly Vision PJ world that I talked about a month or two ago. She was cheating. Well, PJ is somebody that some of us knew from the anti-KJ community. And so that's why we're interested in it. But people who didn't come from that community wouldn't make a lot of sense to. So I apologize. But if you rewind to the beginning of the stream, there's some really funny shit with with how people can only understand you when you speak with a southern accent.
Not subscribed, and I haven't been for over a year. But do I peek over to see, if there's any new leads or anything? Well, there's never a new fucking lead on his channel. He puts that. Oh, new rumors, he has to throw the word rumor in now to make it sound like he's not basically lying up there. He just repeats the whole same damn thing every time. He did it again.
Ugh, so she's no longer in love with him?
How incredibly freaking
the light bulb has finally hit, and the mask is worn off. Like, she's no longer in love with the man, the myth, the legend of Dolly Vision. It's only taken 4 or 5 years, and sadly, Nancy Guthrie case for her to turn her blinders off and see how this man really acts.
Me, how selfish of me to fucking spend $711 damn dollars on a ticket, risk my life, because all the planes are fucking going down now, so I did risk my life, and a United jet came close to hitting a Hawk, which I don't know this military stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's a helicopter. Look it up. It happened today. And, not counting the Air Canada jet hitting a fire truck, and not counting there aren't enough TSA workers and all this. But, yeah. So that's it. I'm not peeking at his programs anymore. I wish I never ran across him years ago. I don't pine after the guy. I don't find him attractive. I haven't for months. What pisses me...
She hasn't pined after him or found him attractive for months. So, yes. And actually, it's been, 2 or 3 months since she did the live where she said she was still in love with him. So we'll give her 3 months as months. It's probably only been 2 months. Hey, Maud. Good to see you. Have a safe drive. I will be in Mohunk on Memorial Day, Julie.
Off is that he can claim that he knows what's going on for 40 fucking years in Arizona around her house. He acts, I'm going to say it right here, he acts like he thinks he's God.
The main reason I'm playing this is because she's going to talk about how they didn't use a condom when they had sex, and that's just new information that we haven't gotten. Getting de-digmatized does take time. I want this on a pillow. I need this. This is like my life story. It takes me it takes me like 2 million times longer to get de-digmatized than it does to get digmatized. That's brilliant.
He thinks he's the all-knowing everything. And this is what I mean. He's completely different, completely changed. He's not relaxed. He was biting at the bit when he used the word distractions. I know how he used to be. He wanted to say, oh, these women are sending me messages. These people are sending me messages and I can't stay on track. Well, you're getting older, like all of us. There you go. Okay? None of us are spring chickens anymore, including PJ. She'll be 44. Wait till she turns 45 and 50 and 55. I'm just sick of the arrogance. I'm sick of the know-it-all attitude that you think you have, Jimmy. And this is, I was really, really honest when I said why I came out with my stuff of visiting you and everything. Because you just burned my britches when you were putting down those poor people who were in that freezing fucking cold in Minnesota protesting. How dare you say that they were stupid for being out there and everything else? Well, you know what? ICE got out of there, didn't they? Most of them, eventually.
She's going to go on a political rant for a minute, but the chat is telling her to stop.
After 2 or 3 weeks. You think if people didn't risk their lives being out there because those asswipe ICE people just freaking shoot at you before talking to you, they'd rather do that? And now they're walking around these damn airports doing nothing? They're doing nothing. What? Making sure there isn't a little skirmish at the airport? They're doing nothing. And they're getting paid, but the TSA isn't. And it's not because of Democrats. It's because of Republicans. Get it straight. We're asking for the simplest of things. We're asking that they do not wear their masks. Cops don't wear fucking masks. Why does ICE have to? We're asking them to always have a camera on. That's what cops do. We're asking them not to mill around in their cars waiting to leap on innocent people.
You're probably thinking of the same one.
At hospitals, schools, churches, and one other place. It's sickening. The whole thing is sickening, and I've kept it inside for so long. The Republicans are willing to bend a fucking finger. And Hakeem Jeffries is a smart man. Everything's going to hell. God.
The hell?
Okay, I'm just grateful I'm not over in the Middle East anywhere. Okay, it used to be just Iran.
What happened? All right.
Right? Or Israel. No, it's anywhere. And all you people here in America that don't think it's a big damn deal and don't think that Trump didn't start this, yeah, he fucking did.
He shouted to go back to Dolly.
And then he sits on his high horse and says, oh, I can take Cuba if I want. I can take Greenland. God, it's just sick. It's just sick. I'm so freaking sick of it all. But what I'm really, really sick of is that Jimmy did a live that I just got done watching, and he cut off a whole bunch of it down to 36 minutes again because he doesn't think people want to see all the program that he does. That's what he stated once. Well, people don't want to sit through 4 hours or 2 hours. Well, I see a lot of people saying, wait, where's the rest of it? So he is wrong about that. He's not right about everything. And to constantly insult.
I don't, Christoph, that kind of threw me off. I'm like, I don't know if I didn't remember that either. And I thought the exact same thing. I don't remember that. I don't necessarily, that's not something she ever bragged about, ever. Not on any of the streams she did or anything. She didn't really talk about money. She had a good job, or she has a good job. Right, she was struggling after her divorce. And she's always worked hard and seems to have, a good position. I don't know what she does, but she seems to have a good job, so. Yeah, I don't.
A sheriff. What? Does he wish he was a sheriff? And a cop? And an investigator? And a news reporter?
Probably.
Get off your high horse. It's fucking ridiculous.
Have a beer or six.
The thing that pissed me off really, really bad a few weeks ago, or no, when this whole thing started, was when he was getting on that poor woman, Savannah's case. Well, why didn't she pay the full $6 million? And then why didn't she pay this? Because she was told, Jimmy, not to. She's following what people are telling her to do. She's not listening to you. And I hope to God she and her children never, ever see your program, because that's the other thing that just saying your name reminded me of. Your thumbnails are pathetically cruel. How dare you have a picture of Nancy and Savannah and then a sick man.
Whoops.
God, you've changed.
I want to see his thumbnails real quick. Yeah, look at the clickbait. Shocking news, new updates, shocking truth, bombshells, big shocking news. And there's the one that he put down to 36 minutes. And yeah, he does. I believe he's live for he takes a lot of call-ins and does different stuff. All right.
Right behind them on your thumbnail. That is sick. You are so twisted. You're a twisted, sick man. God, you've changed. Or you majorly duped me. You know, maybe you did send some food or that pizza that time to me, like you did. Not maybe, you did. Maybe you could tell that I liked you and I was flirting.
PJ sent that food. You guys remember? PJ sent the food. PJ ordered the food. I played that, I think. He didn't even send the food. He had PJ send it. Oh, I didn't see that. Let me go back. He must have. He must have changed it, or it's on a different channel. But I do remember talking about that with the black eye. I'm like, oh, that sounds like what people in this community do. Try to monetize domestic violence.
You know, maybe you did send some food or that pizza that time to me, like you did. Not maybe, you did. Maybe you could tell that I liked you.
Yeah, PJ ordered a pizza and like a 2-liter and breadsticks or something like that. I guess she was broke and asked Dolly for food or something. I don't know. And Dolly had PJ do the order. And that was before they ever met up, like a few months.
To you and I was flirting. Maybe you made me co-host for a while. I don't know why, but the pattern that I've seen, that I've learned with you and women, Missa was right on. When I first heard her talking about how you treated her and all the different women and your spank bank and people and you taking videos of them and keeping them and using it against.
He uses videos against
them if need be. When I heard that,
so he's got videos of women that he's taken and will use against them if need be. It's going to get worse.
I thought she was just a scorned woman that still wanted you in her life. When I heard that the other day on, I can't even remember where now, it was played. I went, oh my God, she is so right and so on it. And when I saw her little live or whatever she did, her short, where she's flying to Oklahoma, freaking good for her. Good for her. Well, these thumbnails, he's the one that decides if they should be up there. You know? I mean, he got all he wanted to say about JLR and Magnolia out, I guess. So, oh, now he can be quiet about it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. As long as the views, the subs, and the money are rolling in, he doesn't care. There's no way in hell. Has nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with me. God, I'm at a crossroads in my life. Things are happening in my life over here, you know, that I'm certainly not going to share on the internet. And I'm doing just fine. I don't have time for a man. I don't want a man. But I'll tell you what, I wish I hadn't flown down there, because I was sitting on the end of the bed and I said to him, I said, has anybody ever flown, you know, to come meet you like this? And he said, not this far. You know, and I left my son, my daughter I mean, it was only 4 days. It was supposed to be 3. I left on a Thursday. I got there Friday morning. And so that was Friday. And then I was there Saturday, and I was going to leave Sunday, but I changed it to Monday because I knew time would fly by. And I mean, he made time to see me and all that 3 different damn times. And
3 times. She only made it sound like they saw each other once when I played those other videos.
And that was nice of him and shocking. So I didn't feel like my money was a waste. And but the thing is, like, I got to get on this big ass plane.
She paid $700 to get dicked down by Dolly Vision. I'm glad she didn't think she wasted the money.
To go all the way over there and all the way back, knowing even 1% the plane could have gone down. I mean, it's so selfish. And even though I paid my daughter $100 to hold the fort down, and even though I called over there 3 different times per day that I was gone, and even though there was a damn hurricane when I was leaving, and my plane was late, and then, you know, it was late again, and I had to be diverted into Texas getting home. Even though, because of all...
Can I point out in the chat that somebody is saying hi to Freeside in the chat? Is there anywhere that, like, it's like Freeside spotting?
All that, I regret it. I regret it. And I don't know how anybody, man or woman, can sit on their high horse and say that the Catalina foothills of Arizona community is shitty. And she's missing. She's lived there her whole life, pretty much, or since Savannah was 4 and probably even beyond. She didn't want to leave. And then the thumbnails that are put up are pathetic and cruel. And it's one after another. And you know what? So he can get away with all of this, you guys. He simply just does, oh, Dolly's funny and we got to have humor in true crime. Well, let me tell you something. If something happens to his daughter, God forbid, she dies in a car crash on her way to work, or somebody breaks into her home because of the money he's making and they think she has money, or PJ fucking drops dead because she apparently has high cholesterol because she said that on one of her lives.
Oh my God! Tina! PJ drops dead because she has high cholesterol. Oh my God. PJ. May you live a long, happy, prosperous life. I'm laughing at how stupid she sounds. How much emotion was in her saying that. Oh my gosh. Poor PJ. Poor PJ is really just, oh.
And she's not on anything for it because she said months ago, oh, I'm going to try the red yeast rice. Well, maybe it'll work for you, PJ, but it doesn't work for everybody. So, as they get older and float on by and put people down and say that everything they're doing is because they care, but then they take their jabs whenever they can. Karma's a bitch.
I mean, I'd be jabbing at you and Sierra too, because you guys, it seems like, have been hooked on her man for years and years. I don't even know. And like Dolly clearly flirts with a lot of women. It seems like this whole thing is just a mess.
Okay, I thank God my mom died of like natural causes / got her cancer and put herself on hospice and wasn't abducted. I mean, my God, she would walk down the side of the road in Baroque, Iowa with big ass trucks going by. And I said to her, I said, Mom,
The story.
well, what if a truck loses control and you get hit? And she was a tad miffed at me. I remember her tone was like, now, Megan, I'm not going to stop living my life. And I was just like, okay,
I can't. So her mom likes to walk down the side of really busy roads. I guess maybe they had to walk places and there's these big trucks coming and she's afraid her mom's going to get hit. And her mom's like, I am not going to stop living my life. I used to worry about my parents getting hit by lightning in Florida before I moved there. They're like, we are not going to stop living our lives, Kelly.
I mean, walk on the side of a road just because you don't get hit by a car so many times. I didn't say it again to her, but it bothered me. It scared me. If she got hit, she'd be flung and no one would probably hardly find her. At least they work for their pay while they insult everyone. Fuck. Are you kidding me, that girl? Are you kidding me? Insults Nanos until there's no tomorrow. Then he lightens up for a couple of days. And then now he's right back to it. Shittiest sheriff ever. Blah, 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 blah. Kisses Banfield's ass, who frankly has beady eyes, who should not be wearing eyeliner around her eyes like that at that age. She looks ridiculous. She thinks she's a know-it-all. She really does, you guys. My source tells me, my source. And Megyn Kelly, what a twat. She's no better.
Wait,
they're on their high.
So PJ wears too much eyeliner, and now you're comparing PJ to Megyn Kelly? Like, Megyn Kelly's a professional news reporter. I don't, Megyn Kelly, take her or leave her is kind of how I feel about her. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. But you can't really.
High horses. Jimmy wants to be right up there with him. It makes me sick. I understand we all kind of evolve and change, but stop putting people's neighborhoods down when you don't even know this woman. He didn't even know who Savannah Guthrie was at all, but he's making a mint off that woman's pain. And then he has to put salt in the fucking wound and say, well, you should have paid the ransom. And then he tries to act like an investigator and say, oh, how does she know that she was taken in her pajamas with no shoes?
Hey,
well, gee, maybe she was told some things that you don't know. I'm so disappointed in Jimmy Williams. And it's I
think we actually need let me see, how far are we on this? We need another dance break.
Couple hours from Seattle. Oh Lord, is this gonna pick up? Well, now we see why Dolly liked her. Oh
Oh my god.
A couple hours from Seattle.
Okay. That was dance break.
I feel stupid for falling for any of his shit because he's changed. And PJ, you're just along for the damn ride. And constantly saying you guys gotta eat. You couldn't pay me fucking money to eat a sandwich in front of people when I used to be on StreamYard. I learned at a young age, you don't eat in front of people. Okay, that's a given. You don't eat in front of people. There's people that are starving.
I have not heard that rule since I was a little kid. I forgot that rule existed, that you're not supposed to eat in front of people. Like what? I do remember when I was a little kid, like elementary school, I learned that. But probably by the time I was 20, that rule went out the window. Like, if you're hungry, you eat. I mean, yeah, just people are on the go all the time. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. Have fun, Stevie Lee.
Ernie Shell did the same damn thing, slopping up his eggs and his biscuits and gravy. What's wrong with you people?
Now,
There's starving people out there that don't even know where they're going to get their.
Look, I hate when people eat and you can hear them chewing in my speakers. That drives me crazy. So I can't really watch people eat and chew. Like, I can't listen to the chewing and the swallowing and all of that, like, over and over and over again. So I've got an issue with that, but it's not the whole, eating in front of somebody thing. Like, I mean, yeah, luckily the starving children in Africa can hear you chewing. Yeah. Luckily we are in a first world country, where if people can afford the internet, then hopefully they can afford a peanut butter sandwich. I don't know.
Get their next meal from. But all he has to say is, Dolly gotta eat. Oh, and you're not blessed if you're not on the express. Apparently, I'm the one that brought up the damn train. I wish I never had. God, I think Jeannie told me that. I'm like, what? I'm the one that started that? I put $1.99 in or some crap and said, get on the train with me, ladies. And about 5 people did. That was over 2 years ago. It's just, I have regrets when it comes to him. And I'm if I can get this worked up over his insensitivities no, she didn't give even $1 million. It doesn't matter if she's worth 80 million. She did what the authorities told her she should do. If she throws out a bunch of money to those ransom notes that we still don't know if they're real, she believes, according to her interview, that the first one wasn't and the second 2 were real.
She is.
Okay, this is why I'm doing this live. I'm as passionate as any other person, but let me tell you what. Jimmy isn't 84. He's not sitting in a house alone. Okay, he's got everyone catering after him left and right, and he has nothing to worry about. To say that her neighborhood was shitty and she lived there like her whole life, that would be like someone going to Vermilion, South Dakota, where I grew up, and saying, what a shitty town. I'd be pissed. He has no right to talk like this, to treat people like this. And I'm glad some people out there.
I will say one thing. Didn't Dolly Vision come across, like, in his first couple of nights there, didn't he have an experience with an unalived body? That probably gave him a bad taste of Tucson. Whatever. It had nothing to do with Nancy Guthrie either, and it was just the weirdest thing. So, yeah, that would definitely affect my opinion of a city.
Are seeing his true colors. And freaking unbelievable. I was in shock when Sierra said the other day that Jimmy Williams took a video of her doing things and sent it to her brother.
Yes.
But yet for the last 2 years, he's been up online going, oh, yeah, that revenge porn.
Did you hear that? He took a video of Sierra adultly, self-indulging, shall we say, and sent it to her motherfucking brother. What in the... What in the hell? Tucson is now on my bucket list. Well, the Catalina Foothills, AMZ. I want to go stay in a hotel or somewhere out there and witness the beauty of your stars one day in my life. I might be 85, but hey. So, yeah. So, I cannot believe Dolly Vision is apparently trying to... Did that. Yeah, she's still with him.
I would never do anything like that. I'm not that kind of person. That's just awful. When he already did it. This is why, you guys, there's some truth in his lies. When he says, I'm trying to be a better person, yeah, you need to be, buddy. Ugh, God. 3. I'm too upset. You wouldn't even be able to make me laugh. His thumbnails are insulting to the family. His words are insulting to the community, the state, Savannah's mother's, life, her neighbors. He thinks he knows it all just because he flipping flies over there 4 times and then he wants to turn around, and we all saw it, and say that it's AI. He's saying that those messages from that woman that said she could meet him in Phoenix is AI. Yeah, right.
So supposedly now, I guess the Phoenix woman that he was having an affair with, he's lying and saying it's AI. I guess that's how he's explaining that latest one.
My ass. Now people like you can say everything's AI, right? Surprised you didn't say that about my messages. You guys, you see how interesting it is that he hasn't talked about me? He might now. He might be pissed enough to say, I never met Paper Cut Tina, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? My Lord, who I believe in, knows that I met you, and I regret meeting you. And I distinctly know that even though it was like, I don't know how you pulled it off, because I left on the 24th, and I got there on the 25th. And the 25th, whose birthday is that, I wonder?
Jimmy's.
And I can't even remember your birthday. Is it the 28th or the 25th? I think it's the 25th, and I didn't even realize I got there on your birthday. I don't even think I said happy birthday to you.
Shut up, you liar, because you planned it around his birthday. There was supposed to be a big birthday party, and everybody was going to go, and so you got a plane ticket way early before any plans were made, before anybody decided on a spot to meet or hotels, or before anybody did anything. You just went and crazy and you bought a plane ticket to fly out there for his birthday, and now you're sitting here saying you didn't even remember it was his birthday. Shut the entire fuck up, Tina, on that one. You're lying.
But you were able to pull away from that, and apparently, or not pull away from that. You know damn well you met me at the airport. No, we didn't go eat anywhere, but we both had a soda on the beach. We were sweating bullets. God. And then I spent the whole next day by myself, and you came the next morning at 11 on Saturday. And then I was alone that whole day. I was going to go to Virginia Beach, but I didn't have time to do the bus and do this and get back in time. I didn't know where the hell I hardly was. And then you came over Sunday night, and you damn well know it, and you left your Swisher tobacco there.
The Swishers.
I wasted money on you. I mean, who cares? I just thought you
left just blunt papers there. That's why he had Swishers, was to roll blunts.
might want a damn beer to relax. But yeah, you were plenty fine. Now everything was fine with that. And everything comes full circle. And I'm glad. I'm actually glad that the turtles kept me away from your channel. And you know what's amazing? There's only about 10, 15 people at the very most since I was over there and up on your channel with you, Jimmy, that didn't leave you. 15 out of thousands. Short legs, that leaf girl, Heather whatever, maybe 10 more. That's it. Everybody left. Because they didn't like the way probably you were treating me. PJ was completely, utterly jealous. Why is it that after I'm gone, she's up there next to you? Why didn't you bring your so-called girlfriend up there before me to co-host with you? Why didn't you do that? Oh, God, it's just nauseating. So I'm done. I'm not even peeking over at his channel anymore. Nothing. And I'm certainly not going to peek at PJ's because she's just a fucking wet rag, period. Whine, 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 mope, mope, mope. Fucking the biggest Nancy Downer of anyone I know. She wants everyone to feel sorry for her. She expects everything. She expects people to hit a like every time they come in. Then she says things like, oh, you're doing me dirty. God, she's lucky she is.
She expects people to hit a like every time they come in. Damn, PJ, how dare you expect people to hit the like button? By the way, I expect all of you to please hit the like button or the dislike button. Now is a good time for me to say it. Hit the damn button. It's expected. That's hilarious. She expects you to hit the like button when you come in. Damn you creators and your stupid like buttons. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. Where's the no condom part? Come on.
Any subs for being such a brat. I'm serious. 3 Dot. I mean, it must be an age thing. I didn't act like that in my 40s. A lot of them like it dirty. Jesus. Fuck. Well, he and I didn't use any protection either. It's actually better that way, feels better that way, but let me tell you what. I did get checked when I got back too. Just like...
So she... There it is. There it is. They did not use any protection. And we all know, if you were born before 1990, you probably all know, or you're married, or whatever, that, yeah, it's better without. But, like, just actual life itself is better with. Like, no shit, it's better without, but I'd like to, not have to deal with HIV for the rest of my life, or, I mean, just saying. Yeah, well, Kendra Sierra posted her results after she slept with Jimmy. She posted her results on her community tab last year, I think it was. So yeah, this group of ex-Dolly women are all loud and proud about, they're getting checked, which is impressive. But yeah, I mean, Dolly was bareback.
Like Sierra has, the 3 damn different times she's been with him. PJ, you're stupid. You want to know why?
Sarah was with him 3 times. So she was, because she was recently, in his house? She said she was in his bathroom last year. In 2024 or 25? Not that, Lauren Marie. Thank you for being a member for 2 years. Make it stop. It will never stop. That's why you're a member, because it'll never stop. No, she said, I guess she didn't say if it was a clean check or not. Uh, um, Sierra's was a clean check. Because I guess there's rumors that he's got something. PJ was at work on Friday, and he had to leave her by 3 or something. And then Saturday, it sounds like he squeezed in, a little time. And then Sunday night, 11, thank you for being a member for 16 months.
Sierra was summoned by Jimmy this past frickin', was it June or July? July 3rd or something, or June. She said he sounded like he was having an anxiety attack. She drove 4 fucking hours there. And they did it.
And they did it.
And you want to deny and deny. We'll go.
She drove 4 fucking hours there, and they did it. Papercut Tina, were you jealous that Sierra was 4 hours away from him and you were across the country? No. And that wasn't you that did it. Right, Lisa? Dreamy, hi.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Chlamydia? Who the fuck knows? But, this is the thing. 2.5 years ago, I just thought he was kind of a, person that couldn't sleep at night and was lonely, and that's why he reached out at fucking 3:30 in the morning.
Dreamy, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. We got Christoph, Kendra, your crack elf, Granny on the web, Sunshine Rain, Shyla, Common Sense, Adele, Mark, MTT175, Free 10 Head. Thank you, Dreamy. And welcome new members. Yeah, he does seem to be a sex addict. I agree. Yeah, you did shake the bushes.
I mean, he knew I'd be awake. I was making a soap commercial once, and I'm trying to learn damn Messenger and everything. And so in a way that is predatory. Think about it. Think about it, you guys. If he supposedly has a girlfriend for 2 whole months, why is he reaching out to other women? That's why I've been snide. And I've said, maybe you can keep your man if you'd learn some skills in the bedroom.
Oh my God, you bitch. Dreamy, not you, Dreamy. I was getting ready to say almost 2 years, Dreamy, and then it came out, oh, that bitch. But I was talking about Papercut Tina, talking about PJ. Maybe you're not good in bed, and that's why I wanted me. It's so rude. Dreamy, thank you for being a member for almost 2 years, and thank you again for the memberships. No, anything at 3 a.m. is a booty call. Anything. Now, that doesn't mean it has to turn into a booty call. That's just, what, if anybody calls at 3 a.m., it's either an emergency or a booty call. Right, sex skills don't matter to an addict at all. Or to a habitual cheater. Well, oh, you said that too, habitual cheater. Kendra, you and I, man, we're on the same page sometimes with these losers.
Bedroom. I mean, you just talk about the body or sex or anything or a stripper, anything, and she cringes. They're total freaking opposites. And frankly, they just use each other, and we all know it.
She knew. She made a bunch of excuses.
I'll see who's here. I was just going to end my live, but I just Yeah.
Her reason for engaging Lisa, she said a few months ago, was because they had only been together, her and PJ and Dolly had only been together for like 3 months, and she didn't realize. First she was saying she didn't realize, and then she was saying she did realize, but she said that she thought that they weren't that serious, and that she thought she needed to shoot her shot to make sure, because she'd been crushing on him for so long, that she needed to find out. And she didn't think that they'd been together long enough that it really mattered. Was her, I think in the end, her reasoning for it. So she didn't really care that, he was with PJ. She thought she had a right to find out.
Who the hell wants to wear a fucking toy crown? God. I mean, I felt kind of bad because she was literally like crying on a live about it. My mom would hunt me down till whatever if I did that to my child. My mom, I'm kind of scared of my mom. I mean, it's on and on and on. That's why she is the way she is. That's why, you guys, if you're a daughter and you don't have a decent mother, or one that, I mean, I don't know if she showed affection to her or not, but it's obvious something's very wrong with that woman. With another woman and not have your drink drugged and that kind of thing. I've seen that out there. You can't. Your
drinks drugs.
Grow the fuck up.
What did drugging drinks have to do with it?
Oh God, it doesn't go up very far. I watch back all my lives. I'm swearing. I'm pissed. Like PJ likes to do to every single woman. They say that you're a chat. What the fuck? Chat. What the fuck? Well, I'm Cheesy Mary. I did go into settings, but my volume was loud and my speaker's the same, and so I don't know.
I haven't known PJ in years. So I can't say whether, some people are being overly judgmental or not. Except for this person right here. If you fucked her man, then yes, you're being way overly judgmental, and you sound stupid, you sound bitter, you don't sound like you're coming with anything other than just being a bitter, jilted, like, I don't want to use the word hag, but hag. That's what you sound like.
I justified it in my mind because I'm like, okay, well, it's not like she's 22 now, so she was almost 20 then. It's not like she was 7 or 10 or 12 or 15. She was old enough, but I did. I justified it. I'll give you $100, and this is my one chance because I'd already bought the damn ticket for Summer's Memorial. And we're all, going through crap behind the scenes with that. I was even told, it's people.
That's right. You bought it for Summer's Memorial. And then when that got canceled, you changed the ticket to his birthday party, which never happened. That's right.
That are up on his panel that need to be careful. And I was up there. I wasn't co-host then or anything.
But let's be truthful. You only wanted to go to Summer's Memorial to see him. It was way more about him than about that little girl.
And so, I changed it to his supposed birthday bash. But PJ had a damn hissy fit because all these women were going to meet him. And that's just facts. I don't care if people believe me or not. So that got canceled.
I don't blame her.
And, Jimmy used to...
Again, like I said then, I don't blame her. Why would you want your man spending his birthday with a bunch of horny women from YouTube? Where in your right mind, like, That is not going to happen. Like, maybe that's another reason I'm single, because that would not happen in my relationship either.
To put his foot down more with her. And now it's like they're both so roped in to needing each other's help with everything that they're finally listening to each other. And maybe honestly, PJ is getting a little more respect. I mean, God.
Jimmy is not a dox.
I'm not lying. True Crime Junkie. I showed my texts. I showed how Jimmy talks, and that's why.
Whoops. In the chat, somebody's asking why she's doxing Jimmy, and it's not a dox. He's got his name right on the front of his channel. Whoops.
To every single woman, they say that you're chat. What the fuck? Chat. What the fuck?
I lost my spot, but that's okay.
Well, I'm Cheesy Mary. I did go into settings, but my volume was loud and my speaker's the same.
I did it again. It's right here. All right, I'm gonna stop hitting it now.
It's good to see you, 3 Dot. Thank you for coming in.
He did lead her on. He leads. It sounds like he leads everybody on.
Megan, why are you doxing Dolly? About what? How on earth am I doxing him? I don't know his address. What are you talking about? He lives in Virginia. I am heated. 3 Dot, I'm heated. And it's not about Jimmy and a past and not being over there. It's about regrets that I have. And it's
I think True Crime Junkie is the dummy.
How he's treating Savannah when we all were hopeful she might be found or the perpetrator would.
I agree, Christoph.
And all this. Oh, the other thing that really pissed me off is he said, we knew on day 2 they were never going to find her.
Like, you would need to put a serious scrub brush to those hands before you came anywhere near me. He does look like he's got dirty fingernails.
Who the heck talks like that? I swear he said that. He I mean, I don't know if we'll ever find her, but I do think they're going to solve this case someday.
Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see.
Treated you nice and met you and me.
Yeah, that's it. She's about to end it, and she's just fighting with this idiot who said that she's doxed Jimmy's name, but now he's using Jimmy's name. Huh. So, that's it. That's all I got today. Wanted to give you guys the update on Jimmy Jams going bareback with these women. Yeah. Dirty fingernails, Annie sells soap, right? Yeah, it's on his. Let's see.
We don't know what type of people was coming through there, but we do know that Marlena was tied into a whole bunch of bad people that to right now are still in prison for these drug charges that they call all around the same time frame as Summer Wells going missing. So
that gives you an idea of what he looks like and how he talks. And this was actually this short is a few years. Let's see. was this? Oh, December 29th, 2025. So,
is there anything to that? That is my question. And is this the way that it ties in Van Hill Road because of Fred Hill? Okay, because I believe Fred Hill was involved in these drug.
All right. Yeah, I don't get it either. You can't understand his southern accent. Thank you, Pippi. I'm gonna miss my backgrounds when I go back to the free version of Restream because I love my backgrounds. I love all my backgrounds. But they're not worth paying for. Oh gosh, Christoph. Well, again, I recommend anybody who missed the beginning of the stream to please go back and watch so you can get the whole you can't understand me unless I talk Southern joke. Because that's just really funny. It's crazy. It's the craziest lie I think I ever heard. Well, in that genre of lies. So. All right. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching and hanging out. Who knows what's going on the rest of the day? I don't know. But you guys, have a great afternoon. I'm sure I will see you around. Thank you very, very much, Dreamy. Thank you again for the memberships. And mods, thank you all